Hi, Serene here. Want to talk about WIIFM. WIIFM. That is my acronym for What's in It for Me. And for female dominance, I want to specifically talk to you about why that's an important thing to focus on when you are planning a scene. Mainly because of this. If you don't, we will do what we typically always do. We serve, we give, we try to make those other person happy and feel good. And because we do that, we don't get our own needs met, and we become that passive-aggressive loop that gets us frustrated at the end of the scene. So when you start with what's in it for me, you're going to listen. You're going to listen to your sub whenever you're having your negotiation of what you want to play, or you're dating someone. It's at first, or what are we going to talk about, what we're really into. You listen because, as Maya Angelou tells us, listen to the other person. They'll tell you about themselves, good, the bad, the ugly. So you want to listen. And then you want to state your desires, not your needs, your desires. And I'll talk about needs a little bit, don't let me forget. But the what's in it for me is focusing on, what do I want to get out of this scene? What do I want to look back on after the scene is done? When is it going to, when I wake up and go, damn, oh, that was a good one. When you remember the first time you had a 2-minute orgasm, or you remember the first time he made you pant and you were hungry and and it felt good. You want that experience again. Remember, you're doing this because it's fun. You're doing this to get in touch with your body and your animalistic nature. And if you haven't found your animal totem, find out. You need to know. You need to know, who do you resonate with? Because we have borrowed from all of nature. We're sharing everybody, got it all in us. So when you learn that about yourself and you release that, it makes for a much better scene. He'll enjoy it, she'll enjoy it, you'll enjoy it. Whoever you're playing, everybody enjoy it if you do it in public. So think about that when you're planning a scene. You make your list of, what do you want? You want 2 orgasms tonight? I got a rule when I get to play on a personal play. If I don't get an orgasm, you don't get an orgasm. How about that? Now, sometimes I don't want one and you're a lucky mofo. But it works best when I know what I want to get. And it's usually a conversation I have to have with myself first, right? We got to get honest with us here instinctually, there sexually, here in our head, because this is where we get in our way, in our head. And then connect it. Does it resonate? Does it feel good all over? How do you want to feel when it's over? Start there and work your way back into the scene. Negotiate before you take your clothes off. Negotiate before you smoke a joint, before you have a glass of wine, before you take any pills. Talk about what you want, because you're going to use the body as your pill. You're going to learn how to stimulate again. Get the nose working, so don't over perfume. Learn to use this to smell and intuit that animal in yourself. Bring the animal back. Remember, you're a woman who runs with the wolves. Namaste. Talk to you soon. Remember, what's in it for me?